Predecessor stress test weekend. Amazing success or epic failure? Welcome to Rank 38. Let's talk about it. 2 weeks ago, Omeda Studios announced that on July 30th through August 1st, Predecessor will have a stress test weekend. Along with this announcement, they announced that Howitzer will be returning to be a playable character along with his previous 13 heroes. As soon as that was announced, content creators from around the globe rushed to their computers and cameras to record live reactions and to break down the video released along with the trailer. With the news of Predecessor spreading, many people went to social media to express how happy they were to finally play Predecessor, since it's almost been a year. With the days closing in just 2 days before the stress test weekend, content creators were invited to stress test the game before the official stress test. Although a good portion of content creators were able to play the game, they were signed into an NDA stating they wouldn't release anything until the day before. Just 1 day before Predecessor was available, content creators were then allowed to upload their videos of the gameplay that they had experienced the day before. With all this new video content coming to YouTube, the hype for this game was high. And now we're on the day of the release of the stress test for Predecessor. When the time came to release the stress test, Omeda Studios sent out waves of links where people can go to download the stress test. Rushing to play the game, thousands of players attempted to log in. Attempting to log in, they were met with utter disappointment. Players were allowed to log in and look around the menus for some of the features that were enabled for this stress test. However, once they hit play, they couldn't do it. With so many players flooding to play the game, it crashed Omeda Studios' servers. Working through the day and night, Predecessor has been trying to get the servers back online and playable. Some players are actually able to get into a couple of matches, however, many of the community is stuck in the menus. Still on the second day of Predecessor stress test weekend, we are still stuck in the menus. With Omeda Studios rushing to get the servers online, the community seems to be outraged. So this begs the question, was stress test weekend a success or a failure? Everyone has their own opinion how the stress test weekend is going to go or how it went. I myself don't think this weekend was a success, and I don't think this weekend was a failure. I think it was a successful failure, and let me explain. Although many of the community members wanted to play Paragon once again, the purpose of this weekend was to stress test the servers Omeda Studio has set up. And I myself, just like the rest of the community, was so excited to play this game once again. I am happy that Omeda Studios has found that their servers are not yet viable for the massive community this game has developed. And although this weekend was a great chance for me to play, it has been since 2018 since the community has played Paragon. And this game to me feels the closest to the game I once loved. So even though the community didn't get to play this game the entire weekend, it was still a major success for the front for Omeda Studios, as this allowed them to realize their shortcomings when it comes to the server. So even though the community is unable to play as much as they wanted to this weekend was a very big success for Omeda Studios, as this allowed Omeda Studios to realize their shortcomings when it comes to the server, and that they can fix whatever the issue is so they can be better prepared for early access for the servers to be live 24/7. To the community members of Predecessor, please be patient. The game will eventually be released. We have waited this long for it. We can wait just a little bit longer. And to the team working at Omeda Studios, and although I am very upset that I cannot play the game this weekend, I am so very grateful that you guys are working on this game. because I know when this game is fully released, it'll be better than what Paragon was when it died. Keep up the great work. I am so looking forward to this game. I don't always record my videos like this, but for this video in particular, I wanted to try a different style. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing to my channel and leave a comment down below and let me know how the stress test went for you. If I am ever able to get into a game this weekend, you better believe that I will have more videos of gameplay on this channel. I'm going to go over the heroes, the items, and gameplay. Thank you for sticking with me, and I'll see you in Agora.